Yo, what's up? It's Prime. I'm about to do the Perso Suite with High Thoughts TV.
Smoking Perso Sweet with High Thoughts TV.
Y'all know what the fuck we doing, man. It's Hot Thoughts TV. Niggas hot in the bitch,
Nike,
man.
I'm smoking the Perso Sweet with High Thoughts TV.
So talk like about time travel. I know you dropped a project this year.
Oh yeah.
How long had that have been in the works for you?
Yeah, that shit. I dropped that new Time Travel album. Shit, it's been like maybe like 2 weeks now. Yeah, that bitch is crazy. I was working on that for a little bit. I thought about it. I was just like, cause I fuck with clocks. Like, you know what I'm saying? This prime time shit. Like I said, like people realize I'm me. That's what the acronym means. I mean, like now my brothers, they'll take it on a different toe. I went down another road with it. You know what I'm saying? Just because I like to get deeper into some shit. You know what I'm saying? Like prime time. You know what I'm saying? Deal with time. Really like in a sense, like there is no such thing as time type shit, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, like speaking shit into existence, that's what it's all about. Speaking shit into existence. And that's time travel itself, you know what I'm saying? You be there mentally before you are physically. Time travel. Close your eyes. You imagine like being somewhere like later in the day, like or earlier in the day, like before you got like to where you're at now. You know what I'm saying? Close your eyes and imagine that shit and then you teleport there, right there. That's time travel, you feel me? Just like that. You know what I'm saying? And then it goes for everybody. That's why like the messages, it goes for everybody. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like whether you like beating yourself up for whatever, you know what I'm saying, you're trying to accomplish some shit, you know what I'm saying? Just time travel for a little bit, you feel me? You know what I'm saying? Imagine yourself there before you like physically are there. Like put yourself there mentally. And then boom, just like that.
Yeah. So take us back to like, you know, you had touched on a little bit earlier, but like starting to skateboard. You first like, what was that instance when you like, man, fuck it, I want to get a board. I want to learn it.
Yeah, man. I was in school, fucking playing sports. Like I was playing football, I was playing basketball, I was playing like soccer and fucking running track and all that shit. That shit was tight because I'm an athlete, you know what I'm saying? I like to get active and shit. But I seen my homie John like skating on the corner, skating on the street on my grandma's street when I moved over there. I used to live in like Clearwood Villas, these apartments like on Edgebrook, by the Ritz Strip Club. And I was over there for a while, and then I started seeing a few people like skateboarding over there. So I was like, like I saw niggas skateboarding, so I was like, damn, like that shit might be tight, you know what I'm saying? So it gave me like felt a little bit more comfortable about it, you know what I'm saying? Cause it was crazy. So then like I was going to school in Deer Park, so then I seen on my grandma's street, cause that's where she lived in Deer Park. I seen on my grandma's street this nigga John, he was skating, and then I was just watching that nigga, you know what I'm saying? And then like I started seeing him in school and shit, and he came over to the crib with a board, and I was like I was gonna try that shit. My cousin, I went to his crib. My cousin Dion went to his crib, and then he gave me a board in his closet, like an old board that he didn't use, nothing like that. I was like, fuck it, I'll take it. He just gave it to me. So I started skating on that shit with my nigga John, and then I started learning tricks and shit. So then we started skating on the same board because I broke my shit, you know what I'm saying? And we was just like back and forth, like learning shit. And then it started picking up like quicker, and then like before you knew it, I was spinning on my time skateboarding. So I ended up going to the contest, and then I placed. So I was like, yeah, that shit rap. Like that shit was crazy. I quit all my sports in school and all of that shit. I had to go like tell all the coaches like, yo, I quit. The last one though, fucking with basketball, I didn't even quit. I just stopped going. I had a game. But I ended up at the school skating. I needed some water. I was thirsty, and that nigga seen me walking out to school and he like yelling my name, like, yo, like, what the fuck? And I had my board in my hand, and that's when I told him, I was like, man, I don't even want to play basketball anymore. They was tripping anyway. Like, that shit was like favored.
Yeah.
It was like a lot of favoritism and shit, like them white kids over there, you know what I'm saying? That like parents is like paying them to play and shit, like no one coded in these niggas.
Mm-hmm.
Like real, it's crazy.
For sure, just a little bit on like even like spiritual awareness, like how did you endeavor into like, you know, looking more than the surface type shit, because you address like spirituality and shit like that through topics in your music.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So how did you like get in tune with like spirituality, and like what's your take on that?
Well, shit, like, shit, growing up, I grew up in church. I was in a car seat and fucking in church, you know what I'm saying? I grew up there, so I learned a lot about being spiritual, like in church, you know what I'm saying? Learning about Jesus, you know what I'm saying, and God, and the way shit was working, and in the Bible, man, that shit was like real, like, when me and my mind works, like, different. I get, like, intrigued in some, you know what I'm saying? And, like, the slightest thing or some shit that somebody don't even fucking pay attention to, that shit, like, it makes me curious. So I like digging more into it or whatever. Plus, learning about that shit, I was like, damn, this shit's crazy. Like, I'm waiting to see this nigga, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, and then, just like going throughout, like, life or whatever the fuck, you know what I'm saying? Just like experiencing a bunch of shit and knowing what to do, what not to do, what can happen and what can't happen and shit like that, you know what I'm saying? Just experiencing life, like it puts you more into like a spiritual state, just to, you know what I'm saying, appreciate like everything around you and everything that's not around you, things that come to you and that don't come to you, you know what I'm saying? And just how the world works and like people around you work, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. That shit tight. I eat mushrooms and shit too, so that shit helps a lot. You know what I'm saying? Gets you like deeper into like what you're trying to figure out and shit, you know what I'm saying? Like grounds you and shit, you feel me?
Yeah, and I feel like shit like that, like psychedelics, always got like a bad connotation. People think it's some crazy shit, but it's just like once you know you tap in, you start seeing like the type of shit that your mentally is already like programmed to do, and then once you're on that shit, like even time, like you know.
Yeah. Just
track of time
a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Definitely time travel one of those. I told my mom one time, I was like, cause I was working on this time travel joint, and then I was just told it, I was like, I could time travel. She was like, yeah, I know mushrooms, you know what I'm saying? I was like, yeah, I wasn't even talking about that. That shit crazy. But yeah, man, you get more grounded, you know what I'm saying? You get deep in that shit. Like, all these people talking about, like, oh yeah, that's bad, whatever. Like, it's not. It's literally like fucking like healing. It's healing. It heals like depression and anxiety and shit like that. It's used medicinal, you know what I'm saying? You don't want to fuck with it and shit like that, and that's whenever you can get bad results, but it's like not like eating somebody's face off or some shit like that, you know what I'm saying? You trip, whatever, you know what I'm saying? Get what you need to get out of it and then move around, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? It's an intelligent like being. That bitch is alive, you know what I'm saying? It's a fungus. It's an intelligent being, so, you know what I'm saying? It knows what's going on, you feel me? Like, you do too much, it's gonna put you on your ass. Just like that. You know what I'm saying? Use it for fucking the purpose and what it's for.